My God. Sorry, it froze. Okay. Second thing, if you know anything about inpatient, you would know that the psychiatrist in inpatient, they only see you for about 10 minutes every couple days. We were in there a week. I don't think that's enough time to properly diagnose someone or to rule out a diagnosis. Okay. I kind of know what's going on. We're all kind of in the front right now. Did it crash? It says I'm still streaming. It's frozen for some people. Is it back? Are we back? Okay. I think we're back. Sorry, I think it got a little bit overloaded. But I think we're okay now. People seem to be coming back in. I think showing the video was a little too much. Or just all of the picture. I don't know. Okay, but we do have a DID diagnosis. Hi, is it back? I really hope it's back. That was kind of a mess. I know it kind of overloaded. Did okay. Thank you. And if anyone has any questions throughout this or need clarification on anything, please let us know. I know that we're talking about our past relationship with someone who's been harassing us for 14 months. But it's an important stream. Okay. Yeah, of course. We're happy to answer any questions about this or anything that's going on. But there was not enough time within the 30 minutes that we saw the psychiatrist over our entire 7-day stay inpatient for him to be able to see enough to rule out a diagnosis. Yes, that's exactly what happened. Because she used a picture of inpatient papers that our previous host had sent her, where it had said that DID was ruled out. But it's important to note that we had received all of the notes from the psychiatrist that he made during our stay. And Drew, well, the body is female to male transgender. So Drew used mostly he, him pronouns. And every other paragraph in those notes had switched between he, him, and she, her pronouns. This is the body. None of us. Drew was the only one who looked like the body. The rest of us look different. So during our gaming streams, we will usually have pictures up of what we actually look like. But we all have like different ages and genders and things like that. So she posted that on TikTok. I don't even remember what day it was posted. Most of what I know of the situation has been from other people in the system telling me, because I was not at all active in the system when this was all going on. The harassment and the relationship officially broke up September 14th of 2021. Okay, we're not doing a very good job of updating the topic, so we're just going to take that away. Okay. I guess that since I'm here, I should talk about myself. Because I'm a huge thing in all of this. So my name is Mav. I have gone through 2 fusions. So in the past, I have been 4 different people. Yes. Everything that she's done is backlash and revenge because she can't control us anymore. And I think that we've stayed silent about all of this for too long. I would say the oldest, we have an altar who's like 300 million years old or something, unless Ageless is even older than that. And the youngest we recently discovered that we have a 2-year-old. Discovered that Saturday night, Sunday morning. I don't know, it was at work. We switch pretty often, I would say at least a couple times every hour. Usually just depends on any triggers that happen and what's going on. So, since this is a really triggering topic, we are going to be switching a lot. I think there's been like 3-4 switches in this already. It's been less than an hour. So, I guess we will start at the beginning of who I've been. There was an altar, a trauma holder, named Void, and he had been around since the body was maybe 3. I don't have most of Void's memories since fusing. I think I lost a lot between each fusion. Nimbus wasn't around for very long. Nimbus was split off of our previous primary protector, Luke, who couldn't handle the stress from the manipulation of the relationship. So he split and Nimbus was created. And Nimbus held all of that relationship trauma and all of the memories. I talked about this a little bit in a little Minecraft playthrough episode thing I did recently on stream. But Nimbus and Void, both being trauma holders and both being near mute, they both rarely spoke. And they were both very soft spoken when they did speak. They kind of bonded over that. Integration happened, and then they fused, and Vion was created. And Vion made fun of himself a lot because of all the trauma that he held. He was also a persecutor because of all the anger and frustration. Because if you take 2 people who hold a lot of trauma and combine them together, that's going to create a lot of anger. So that wasn't. It has my name down there and stuff. I think it should show that. But no one in our system identifies with the body right now. Drew was the only one who ever did. We've had 2 Markiplier introjects. It's okay. It's really fucking confusing. So basically, for those who don't know, an introject is an alter who is based off of an outside source. So if you've ever been around systems or watched any system content, you might have seen, I know a popular one is alters based off of that YouTuber named Dream who does Minecraft stuff. But there can also be introjects from TV shows and movies and books and art. We know systems who have like cardboard box alters and stuff like that. So one of the first Markiplier projects that we had went dormant, withdrew. But I'll get to that part a bit later. Um, and this second one was created because we were really leaning into YouTube as a coping mechanism. And Vion and Mark had a few in common. Mostly, they both really liked to play Among Us. And what ended up happening was we were traumatized by something that I don't have the emotional memory of it, but I know what happened to re-traumatize us. But I don't want to talk about that. That's dark and heavy and shit. But it caused one of our littles to shatter into two separate altars. And that was kind of a breaking point for Bion. And Mark and Vion fused, and now there's me. So I still have a lot of the relationship trauma from Nimbus. Don't really have many of Void's memories, probably because I couldn't fucking handle them, even if I wanted to. Hey Beetle, good to see you. You're not too late, and this will be re-uploaded. This will be up on our YouTube archive account and published on Twitch after the stream ends. So you're all good. Okay. But that's me. That was one of our boxes on our checklist thing of things to go over. So I guess let's get into Drew actually went dormant. It was it was because of all of this trauma. But it didn't happen until mid-January of 2022. He went dormant after Theo, our abuser, made a petition on change.org saying that he should be arrested for lying to the courts to get a restraining order on her, which we still have a restraining order on her right now. I have a copy of it, which I'll go over later, or someone will. But that was kind of his breaking point, and we were scrambling around for about a month trying to find a host for the system, because how our system functions, we need someone who can mostly handle day-to-day things. And Corey ended up being the best person for that, because Corey was created to mask as whoever we were, I guess, supposed to be, who other people expected us to be. So it was kind of that was kind of how that went. Luke also went dormant in either September or November. No, not November, September or October. But I think it was September. But he went dormant after we had split off an introject of our abuser into our system. And her name was Kay. I don't know how similar she was to Keo, but Luke went a bit off the rails after this. And so our inner world, for us, it is as physical as this world, the external world. Inner world trauma is real and valid, and alters in the inner world can hurt and traumatize others in the system. A cliff in our inner world, and from the stories that I've been told, Luke kind of held Kay over the cliff until she shattered. And now we have 3 different altars. So instead of Kay, now we have Y, who is little. We have Layla and Kate, who are twins. And I think they're both 16. I have nothing to do with them. I just know of them. But after he forced Kay to shatter. So shattering is, it's a term that we use personally for our system, and we've heard it used for other systems, where an altar basically breaks apart into multiple altars, and that original altar was lost, and the cliff is just in our inner world. So it's like a world inside of our head where we can process trauma and hang out, communicate with each other, But because we can interact with each other, hurt each other. So that's what happened. But after that, Luke went dormant. Hey, Beetle, thanks for the follow. I'm trying to go through a list and see what else. Okay. There's still a fucking lot on this list. We've been streaming for an hour. Jeez. Okay. I guess the best thing to do now would be to go over the voicemails. Just to get that out of the way. There were 2 sent on September 14th of 2021. 1 sent on September 15th of 2021. And 1 sent on December 1st of 2021. I'm going to put a trigger warning here for just general manipulation and unhinged behavior. I don't know how else to put it. So let's see how this does.
You know what, Drew? Maybe if you manipulate, maybe if you weren't such a fucking piece of shit. Oh, but you never think about that, do you? Because I always matter more than you, right? And that somehow isn't toxic, manipulative, or gaslighting. Yeah, okay. You are the one guilt tripping. You are the one being a piece of fucking shit. You want to hear a guilt trip? Okay, here's the guilt trip. I cut because of you. I killed myself because of you. Yeah, that's a guilt trip, bitch. So maybe if you'd open your goddamn eyes, use your fucking ears, and use that fucking brain of yours, if you still have one, even, then maybe you see that what you're doing is fucking toxic as hell. You need to fucking stop. I cannot speak to you about shit because you are rotten and toxic about it. I cannot speak about shit without you guilt tripping and gaslighting and manipulating and being a toxic little fuck. I cannot tell you shit because you are rotten about it. All of it. Apparently, you can be hurt by everything, but no one else can be hurt. Everyone but you can make mistakes. Huh? Right? Like, right? Only you can make a mistake? Okay, bitch. Like, get out of this fucking fucktard mentality. Fucking narcissist looking ass. Me. Only me. I matter. Oh, but you've always mattered more than me. And then you say this shit, and then you expect me not to, like, give it back at you. Don't dish out what you can't fucking take. Alright? And then you try to reel people back in by manipulating them even more because you feed off of them. Because you're fucking pathetic and all you do is fucking feed off your manipulation with, I love you and I care about you. Ah, bitch.
Hi, Celine. Sorry, you came in at one of the worst times. We're going over the voicemails that she left us. We're talking about our abuser who's been harassed for 14 months. And it's been long overdue for us to go over everything and talk about it. So that was the first one that she left. I think she left that one when we were in therapy. It was at 3:26 p.m. And this next one was sent 7 minutes after that one was left. I haven't listened to these voicemails since before I fused. That was the first one. That was the first one. That was the first one of the two that she sent in September of 2021. She left one more that day, and then the next day she left another one. And we've saved these. We've saved these. We have all of it saved. So here's the next one.
Yeah, so everyone I've talked about you, Drew, says I should fucking drop you. So give me one reason why I shouldn't fucking drop your manipulative ass. Tell me why. Give me one good fucking reason why I shouldn't drop your fucking ass right now. You only stick around because you feed off of fucking manipulation. Because you are a fucking snake. You are worse than a leech.
Oh, I guess that one was only 29 seconds. Okay. I'm fucking shaking. Okay. So, after we blocked her number, she I'm trying to stay grounded. I'm trying to stay grounded. I'm gonna drink some of Lotus's tea. It's gone. Cold, but okay. So after we blocked her number, she used her dad's phone number and left another voicemail the next day. So here's this one.
I know what you're doing, you little manipulative fucking snake. You think I don't have logs of everything you fucking said? Oh, I have screenshots. No, you don't. I have the full logs. In fact, some of the people you've freaking lied to already, I've given them the full log, calling you an abuser. Fucking stop. I will fucking contact shit, and I will say you're fucking harassing because you fucking are. Spreading lies and shit. You're just so fucking obsessed, aren't you? Little fucking whore.
Yeah, dissociated posting that video and just hearing all of it. It definitely. Thank you. It definitely made us. Yeah. I don't remember what's in this. Okay. I just have to check the text that we got from this next number before we played the voicemail because I didn't remember if our address was in there or not. But this one, she spoofed her phone number to make it look like it was coming from our state. Thank you. It's difficult, but it's important, and we should have been talking about this so much sooner. Because it's just been 14 months. Yesterday was officially 14 months since this all started. Exactly. I think we were telling some friends about what happened. We might have been posting a bit about it on social media, but we never used her name. Except for in the cease and desist, which we only because we had talked to a friend who knows law stuff, and she recommended that we just see this because it's a legal thing. So we did that. I think that was the only time that we ever used her name. But that was only after she had been throwing our name out there for months. So it didn't start with us publicly dragging her. It started with us getting evidence and taking screenshots and saving everything, which is something that we had learned to do from high school because we never knew when we would need something. We didn't take screenshots of some of the first things that happened in September because we thought it would blow over really quick. It was just her. Thank you, Celine. You're so sweet. And I know and talked in Discord in a bit. I'm sorry. We've just been yeah. I'll make myself a note. DM you on Discord after the stream. But this is the voicemail that she left on December 1st of 2021 after using a fake phone number to make it look like it was coming from our state. I'm not gonna cry, I feel more like screaming. But here's this. It's probably going to be like a robot reading it or something because same thing that the text that was sent from the number said.
Please cease and desist contact and harassment. Dispatch from the victim's area may not have jurisdiction to press charges, but Milwaukee Dispatch sure do. Step down from the situation and halt. Do not attempt to hide evidence any further. Kira Granatella, age 21, March 25th, 2000. Milwaukee, Wisconsin. 414-704-9889, assigned female at birth. Was admitted to Rogers Behavioral Health the 2nd of September, 2021. Lured your victim in by trying to relate yourself to them. Trapped your victim by attempting to separate them from their friends, including gaslighting the matter of things. Pressured your victim into sending nudes because you knew they had an intense fear of abandonment and had issues saying no due to said fear. You have used things your victim trusted you with against them. You have taken their weaknesses and vulnerabilities and lunged yourself at them ruthlessly and ceaselessly. You have also recently sexually harassed some people, despite them setting clear boundaries with you. They made multiple attempts to tell you to back down, to which you did not. On top of all of this, you have stalked and harassed this person through their private Facebook accounts. You have attempted to contact and harass their family members via Facebook. Please cease and desist contact and harassment.
So that was that voicemail. And I know it has our phone number in there. Thank you. That's really appreciated. I think at this point, the only way that we can really move on and heal is by talking about it and being open about everything. That's not our phone number anymore. We changed your phone number after that happened. So I'm not worried about that. But basically, we thought it came from like a cop, but it came from her. So those were the voicemails. Thank you. Okay. I'm trying to see what the best thing to do now is. Okay, this one's a good one. So she did accuse us of, and let me actually get the party list here. If I can spell, that would be great. I need to get the text. Okay, if I delete that. Okay. She accused us of being a pedophile and a child groomer. So if any of that bothers you, I would suggest clicking off of this because this is going to go on for a bit. I'm going to move back into this screen just so that I can show this screenshot. Yep. And that was because of our previous host reading some aged up like writing. So none of the characters in that writing were under 18. They were aged up. But because in canon they are not aged up, that makes us predators. I'm not going to sugarcoat anything. I'm going to lay it all down. That one's not relevant. Oh, and she claims that we had contacted her family members. This is her profile. This is a screenshot that our dad sent. So that we could use this as evidence in court. we did not try and contact any of her family members, but she contacted our dad on Facebook. So there's that. And she also said that we deserve to be treated as a North Korean citizen. She's had. So this Dick Grayson account is hers. She has over 8 Discord accounts. It's kind of ridiculous. But that's not even the worst. He's also claiming I doxed his phone number. We also have a screenshot of that. And I will again share this because we no longer have this phone number. It's not our phone number. This is one of her accounts. Or was. I know she's changed it by now. There was our damn phone number. So yeah, she doxed her phone number. We had to get it changed. I'm just going to go through this entire folder right now. So that I don't have to open it up again. She sent us an email from a throwaway. I don't remember the date on that one. And then I don't think I'll be showing screenshots from that video on that account because it's that bad. She duetted one of our TikToks with pictures of very, very graphic self-harm. I don't want to show that. And this is where yeah. Because that was a response to her telling us to unalive ourselves. And us saying it's a felony if you tell someone that and they actually do it. So she twisted that and claimed that it's a felony if someone does it to someone else. Which we never told her, and we would never tell her. And then there's also this. Which, yeah. Thank you. It's just a lot. Here's a screenshot of her actually saying that we need to it's a lot. This one is a screenshot from DeviantArt chats. The bottom three are her accounts, which all have been banned or deactivated. And the top one is from a system that had also started to harass us, but they have been banned from TikTok since before the second fusion happened, I think. There's also this where she admits to baiting us to prove to the police about something. This one is a screenshot from a chat with the spiral system person, where they admitted that Kyo had told them that they had edited screenshots. And I will show the entire chat log of everything if I have to, because I know that Kyo is still stalking us, and I know that she's on our YouTube, especially, and this is going up on YouTube after. And I know she has a lot of edited screenshots, so we will go through the entire chat log if we have to. And that's her admitting to using her dad's phone number to continue harassing me. Keep in mind, this is the same parent who did tell Drew that she told Drew that her parents, and her dad especially, were very abusive to her. This is the first of 2 threats that she made on us, threatening to hire a hitman on us. She's done it twice. This one is admitting that she knows that she leaked our number. And that is only the first folder, and that's a relatively small one. This one, I'm going to give a huge trigger warning on this one, because he says, no wonder you were R-worded. So if you don't want to see that, I would say click off the video for about 30 seconds. And that started happening to us when we were 2 or 3, because Malachite has been in the system since the body was 2, and Val has been in the system since the body was 3. And this one is a bunch of spammy text messages, which I would love for it to show. And then this is her accusing us of pedophilia. Which, that first paragraph up here is from the aged up writing. No children were involved. Nothing ever happened. We would never. But I'm not going to not go over things that might not paint us in the best light, because I think it's important to show everything. that was on DeviantArt. She left comments. So many accounts. This one is from TikTok. She's had over 45 DeviantArt accounts, over 20 TikTok accounts, Discord accounts. Here's another one from DeviantArt. 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 And another one from DeviantArt. Here's another one from DeviantArt. This is one from Discord, where she joined a server, a Minecraft server on Discord, to continue harassing us.